Hello, my beautiful collective. It's Kai, and we're fucking back, my guys. This is a big shout out to any of my fellow parentified, harsh childhoods growing up and maturing into adulthood people out there, because we're gonna talk about it. And I'm fucking ready to talk about it. Okay. So, like I was saying about what exactly is confidence, right? And okay, like, all right, big shout out, right? I say that because truly, to get to a point where I am not feeling like angsty, desperate, lack mindset, scarcity mindset, frantic, dysregulated, I'm trying to think of the fucking words, like jittery, you know, when it comes to self-fulfillment, being supportive, showing up with the self, supporting the self, and no matter what I'm doing, whether I am alone. And the biggest thing is that I do recognize that hyper independence is a trauma response because of the ways that it did work, right? Past tense. And oh my God, I've been very like real with myself because I had to really dig deep and be like, why was it not fulfilling then? What did I do to make it feel so like, what did I choose for it to be there to be such a lack of fulfillment, satisfaction, connection, feeling? And it came with a lot of duality, like dualistic aspects of it, like understanding that I am super fucking confident because I spent time building that confidence. I did shit scared all the fucking time. Spoken word. Sharing poetry, okay? It's literally sharing my fucking emotions without anyone fucking knowing. And yet the people who do know, oh my God. Like, all of these things, people walking away from me, shunning me walking away from people, shunning other people, learning to not be as fucking triggered by the presence, the energetic boundaries that I've had to fucking put in place so that I don't fucking go insane. So that I don't go insane, you know? And that is truly the kind of like level of misunderstood natures that sorry, that fucking vocabulary was shit, but excuse me. I still coming nice. I really went in so integrally, and I was like, damn, am I really this shit of a person? Like, I really was like, damn, did I really fuck up here? Like, did I really fuck up? And yes, I did hurt people's feelings, but it's not just that. It's literally like, where did I lose myself? What boundaries did I cross? How did I betray my own truth? Like, what feelings am I not feeling? How is this new experience teaching me something different? And that's what I've been learning. Setting boundaries with someone who I really don't fucking vibe with, even though they vibe with me and I know it from the things that they've done, the things that they said, right? For example, right? That, with all due respect, I have to consistently show up, and that takes practice. So it started off initially very triggered. I'm talking about a specific experience, but I'm not going to share that because of privacy. But like, genuinely, initially getting triggered, then starting to make an effort after I feel my emotions, properly expressing my angers and frustrations with myself so that I'm not emotionally like shrouded, like my vision isn't like clear when I'm super angry. I've said this before, but like truly, like when it comes to anger, I feel like anger can be one of the most, like you literally can't see shit in front of you. And I mean this with very elevated emotions in general. When it's super emotionally elevated, I feel like there is a lack of discernment and internal clarity, because those experiences are supposed to be experienced as the emotional experience that it is, from my own perspective and experience. But initially getting triggered, starting to actually make efforts to have a conversation, to see where things go, to try new things, to maybe word things differently, maybe see where the actual fucking core problem of it is. And I don't mean to say like this is, it's not that negative connotation. It's like, truly, I think of it in a more of a like scientific approach. This isn't working for me. This isn't me receiving the results. What exactly are the results that I'm trying to achieve? First of all, right? Truly questioning my why. I told you guys that I was doing that. And like genuinely being like, why was I even doing any of this shit? Like, what was the real fucking reason? Because it's definitely not for the material gain. It's definitely not for the fucking, like, it's not something so fucking physical. It's literally something so etheric. But and yet at the same time, I do have to acknowledge and validate the experience of the material realm. And me working with it, then understanding the core of the situation, what exactly isn't working with me, how this other person is showing up in response to me when I change my behaviors, when I don't change my behaviors. Not to just pattern analyze, but like truly to not take things personal, to not project, to understand that I need to make a discerning choice so that I can fucking show up for myself as a person. And there are situations that I have been in. I'm speaking from my own experience. Please use your own discernment. What works for me may not work for you. I will say this in every fucking video because that is truly the disclaimer. Like, I do not know any better for another person. I just know what works best for me, or I'm figuring it out more so, right? In this situation. So I recognize that I have to be very, not on my toes. It's not on my toes. It's just peacefully aware, present with my own like essence, what I truly am to me. Like, what is this experience? How do I approach me? What does it feel like? Where am I being stubborn? What am I not acknowledging? Where am I avoiding things? Where can I sit with my fucking self in this moment? Because being alone and feeling lonely are so fucking different, dude. Like, it's so different. And like the level of love that I may have for other people doesn't mean that I actually like them. Bingo bongo. Because literally unconditional love. I pulled some cards to center myself before this before this fucking video. But like, genuinely, I had to delve in deeper because, especially after moving out, having bills to pay, starting to adult, I guess, but like genuinely just mature a little bit, take responsibility, not be as reactive. Yes, in a sense, still acknowledging like my rebellious nature or whatever the fuck, where it's like, I'm not going to do exactly what's being asked. I'm going to do better for myself, first of all, and experience things, but show myself clarity so that I can fucking feel alive. That was the biggest thing that I started a year ago. New Year's is about to come up upon us. 2025 is 9 significance. Like, truly, this accumulation of all these experiences that I've been going through this past fucking year. And these past 2 years, truly, where I really took a fucking turn in my life after my friend passed away, after getting physically attacked, after experiencing traveling to my motherland and fucking experiencing death all around me and sexual assault and fucking all this fucking shit, right? Okay? Like, I'm not gonna go into detail about all these experiences that I've already talked to you guys about as I was like low-key actively healing from it too. So it's like, genuinely, I'm the only person You are the only person who can literally look back on your history and be like, holy fucking shit, I got through that. I got through that. I got through all the fucking lows, but I fucking lived the shit out of those fucking highs. And even when I don't recall certain memories, it's not a harshness of like, oh, not as much anymore, but like, oh, I'm being selective, like I'm only remembering the good things. No, it's not like that. And that's what I mean by maturing. It's like there is positive and negatives. I'm not going to throw a fit just because things will go my way. Because genuinely, anything outside of myself, I have no control over. That is something I've been practicing for fucking years now. And it's definitely become a lot more prevalent in showing up for to this point in my spiritual journey, which started like 4 or 5 years ago when I went into solitude when I moved to Vegas. And it's so to show up for me so that I can move forward, so that I can continue to create. So I can continue to create and actually live my life. And I had a really fucking good time. I had a really good time. These past few months have been a blessing. And I honestly, it's a new feeling to feel this strange contentment, even with the negativity. Because I definitely learned a lot. I learned a lot from being around people. I learn a lot when I start to have feelings for someone. I learned so much, not just about myself, but truly what it feels like. And yet it's so new. And one of my favorite topics to talk about, which I haven't been talking about for a while now, is like in depth, like truly like the journey of self-love so that I can attract love. And I told you guys in a previous video, probably a few months back, but I met this soulmate energy. And over a year ago, I met twin flame. I met my twin flame, one of my twin flames, but besides the point. And the difference in this experience is so mind-boggling. And it's kind of cool because I've never experienced this before. Like truly liking someone, like not even liking them. It's not even liking them because I barely got to know them as a person. But like, I mean, I was so immersed in my experience of the emotions that I was feeling towards this person that I feel like I wasn't able to see them, if I'm being honest. See them clearly as they are. And yet I learned that there is this feeling of love that I get to experience, which is such a fucking privilege and such a blessing and pleasure, is that it's unconditional. Like, even if we don't agree, even if things, like I want something from them and they didn't show up, I still was willing to accept them. And when I really came upon this reckoning that this person may actually not like me, like as a person, that really woke me up. And it made me realize how much fucking work I was putting in. So those were the things that I had to address, was why, like, not even why, just like, I'm gonna stop putting so much into connections when it's not reciprocated. And I'm gonna stop putting in effort into relationships that I don't want to further pursue. And it's like, it's so crazy because it's like I've actually had a lot of time with myself to take it slow, to take it one step at a time, to not rush my process, to really feel and be my divine feminine and heal so much about my sexuality in a way that has opened my eyes to my masculine side and why I attract people in certain ways, and how I can continue to tap into both as long as it's truly authentic to me. And it's like, I get to witness that. I get to witness this unraveling, this discovery. And it's so crazy because everyone is just a reflection. Everything that I see in another person that is attractive, that I enjoy, don't like, reject, avoid, like anything, is just a reflection of me. And it's like, I've been so for real with this shit because I've been really simplifying things. I've been simplifying my fucking life because it's just so much information when I'm around people that like I've had to spend this whole time. Like, if you've been watching my fucking videos this whole time, since that time where I got fucking blacklisted from this group of friends that I really wanted to be friends with, but like honestly it wasn't going to fundamentally work, me as a person, with these people and this like group collective, like this group specifically at that time. And like genuinely, I've been spending this whole time really delving deep, just fucking so that I can be clear with myself. Because I don't want to fucking hurt people, but sometimes I will. Like, there's nothing I can do about how other people respond or react to me. It's not something I can control. So I've really been like expanding, but unraveling the woven string of my life. And I'm obviously recording this video because I feel a lot fucking better. Like, I honestly don't want to lie, but I'm not gonna go into depths of how fucking dark shit has been lately. And I am only laughing because you know that moment when you've built something to a certain extent, that when some form of like, I guess, crisis comes up, where you really have to depend on your strength that you've built, that's the type of shit that I've been on lately, where I'm like, damn, thank God I fucking learned about psychology. Thank God I learned about how to uncondition and retrain my thoughts. Thank God I don't believe everything my fucking mind says. Thank God I don't try to define things from the past experiences and attach it to, but I can identify it when I do. Giving myself grace. I'm fucking human. Anyways, I'm about to go to LA and support a DJ friend, have some fun, fucking dressed up for once. Really haven't been doing that. So it feels really nice. I'm also gonna record a tarot video because I've really been enjoying that lately. But yeah, that's just a fucking snippet of what I wanted to talk about. I've really been a lot more intentional with the things that I'm speaking because I just don't want to like dump on you guys. I want to like actually be a little bit more focused. But you know, like ADHD tendencies, we have them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please give yourself grace. Fucking believe in your shit, bruh. Like, goddamn. I'm saying this shit to myself too, motherfucker. We are out here. We are literally fucking out here doing our shit, living our lives. Sonder, truly. And we have gone through stuff that is honestly unspeakably, like, massively immeasurable. Like, you cannot measure your experience against another person's. And I really just want to be someone that, yes, does speak some truth from myself, like my own personal experiences, but more so, like, I am on this journey with you guys. I really don't want to make it seem like I know any better for you, like, or whatever the fuck works for you. And I'm just passionate about fucking sharing this shit, I guess. Anyways, thank you for being you. Thank you for being alive. And I'm sending you so much love and support on your own spiritual journey. Bye, collective.